More things change, the more they stay the same. It's been a while since we've spoken. I unfortunately had some health issues, not all of them unassociated to the hell that the members of the various New York Mercantile Exchange pages have been putting me through in regards to a crude world. By now you are more than aware of this book. Most people are. Book is doing exceptionally well. It's doing better than anyone else could possibly hope, me included. But it's also causing a great deal of stress. It's causing it to me, it's causing it to the people involved with the exchange. They don't want anything to do with it. There's certain people in the exchange who have left who want this book to go away. They have actually gone as far as to invent their own personal profiles so that they can infiltrate my page, NYMEX Now and Forever, on Facebook. One actually posted with the name of a man who is, at best, an 81-year-old Vegas poker player. I don't want to say that he's affiliated with anyone, but if you look it up, you'll find out who he is exactly. Anyway, we have a lot to cover real quick, and not a lot of time to do it because I don't want to keep you busy. A Crude World. This book is not done. I am currently working on the follow-up. Those of you out there, and you know who I'm talking to, those of you who tried to stop me, who have tried to sue me, I have been threatened physically, I have been threatened with legal action, I have been threatened with my life. What you don't seem to understand is that I am a writer. First and foremost, I am now a writer. The Supreme Court protects me with satire and with name changes. Even if I was so blatantly, obviously speaking about a certain person, so long as I change that person's name, there's absolutely not a goddamn thing you can do about it. So guess what? Keep coming after me, keep pissing me off, because I am writing a follow-up, and I'm not going to be as nice this time. I love the New York Mercantile Exchange. I loved every single minute of it. I still do. If I was given the option to throw all of it away, the book, the headaches, everything, and just go back to the exchange and work on that exchange again, even just for one day, just to share a little bit of the action, to get the blood pumping, waiting for that bell to ring, I would do it in a second, and I'm not the only one who would do it. But those days are gone. I write in a crude world why those days are gone, who's responsible for it, how we were sold out from within. An exchange that took over 100 years to build was crushed overnight, it seemed, by men who had absolutely no business being in the positions that they were put in. We were sold out from within, and no one had the balls to stand up and say, wait a minute, what about me? Well, you know what? I'm saying, wait a minute, what about us? What about the guys who used to make, modestly speaking, $80,000 a year base salary, who now struggle to help their family survive? What about the young female clerks who made 6 figures, who now drive school buses to survive? What about people like me, who are still suffering from the effects of 9/11? I had someone from the exchange texting me at 2:30 in the morning with the nerve and the temerity to call into question my honesty and integrity when it came to the events of 9/11, saying that I was profiting off of the lives and deaths of our friends who fell on that day, saying that I was a liar when I said that I wasn't supposed to show up on his floor. Everybody knows that the conversation took place the Monday before. 9/11 happened on a Tuesday. I will never forget that day. That Monday I was supposed to bring in a hat. I forgot to bring in the hat. He said, well, we got called into the office. He said this to me after work, across the street at the market bar. We got called into the office. Come up to the floor tomorrow before you go to the floor. You got to come by anyway. And I did. I had to go right through the World Trade Center to go to work. To have the temerity to say that I would lie about something like that makes my blood boil. You want to question me? Go ahead, you question me all you want. But you at least have the courtesy to say it to my face. And don't hide from behind the safety of your own computer. And don't hide from behind the safety of your telephone at 2:30 in the morning when I'm so exhausted and stressed out that I can't even think straight. A second book is being written. A follow-up book is being written. There are more stories to tell. The second book is going to be a lot more lighthearted than the first book. But there's going to be a lot of sordid details in the second one. I guarantee you that. There is so much that I left out. But I didn't know what the success of the first one was going to be. So I kept things to a minimum. I kept them to the very basics of the things that I wanted to stress. Now I'm going to cover a lot more. Now I'm going to seek the revenge on certain people who deserve to have that revenge. Now is my time to say on behalf of every single one of us who were screwed by the miserable, festering boils on the asses of humanity that sold us out, that there's still some of us who have a voice. There's still some of us who are not afraid of you. There's still some of us who will stand up and fight. In the meantime, I am asking you for your support. I am asking you to buy a Crude World. Paperback, hardcover, ebook, Kindle, whatever format you prefer. It doesn't matter. Buy it, read it again. Tell your friends about it. Spread word about it. When you see this video, share the video. Make it go viral. It will be their worst nightmare. Everybody in the world hates Wall Street and everything it stands for. They hate traders. It doesn't matter if they're trading commodities or if they're trading stocks. It doesn't matter if it's crude oil or if it's Apple. They are hated. Well, prove it to them. Show them how much you hate them. Support the book that they don't want you to read. You can find me on Facebook under the name Russell Andreessen, Andresen. You can find the page NYMEX, Now and Forever. You can find me on Instagram at author RWA 1974. You can find me on Twitter at RW Andreessen 1974. I am accessible in all of these sites. Find me on YouTube under Russell Andreessen, and please subscribe to my page. And whenever you find one of my videos, click like on it, share it, let everyone know about it. But this is what means the most. This is where I need all of you. I need all of you to help raise your voice. You've all seen the scenes of men and women screaming at the top of their lungs. Well, now guess what? Now it's your chance. It's your chance to be screaming at the top of your lungs, to go absolutely nuts and say, yes, yes, I want to throw these guys under the bus. I want them to know that I have a voice. And I am the one who is going to ruin them. I am the one who's going to crush them. It's our time. I thank you so much for listening to these videos, to watching these videos, to reading the book, for buying the book. It means everything to me. It's a great humbling experience. The feedback has been overwhelming, and I thank you. And that's another thing. Please go to whatever site you purchased the book from and leave a review. I don't care if it's a bad review. A review is a review. You know what? Bad reviews pique interest. So go right ahead. Write whatever you want. But please, do those little favors for me. I'd appreciate it. We're all friends now. So until next time, when I have some more updates for you, if there's anything interesting, I will be in touch. But in the meantime, look for the next videos in regards to my other books and some upcoming events that'll be happening soon with some new projects that I've been working on. So, until next time, good night, good luck, and God bless.